Urban farming, eat your yard. A vibrant, sustainable food system needs local producers. Whether it's urban farmers growing for their job or gardening for your own consumption, localizing food production is an important way to build community, save our environment, and maintain food security. Please welcome Maggie and Adam Pounds.
In February 2016, we began a journey to grow healthy organic food. Neither Maggie nor I had grown up on a farm or even had a garden, but we knew we were passionate about local food and sustainability, so we dove in headfirst.
We started farming our basement, growing microgreens in a space no larger than a 4x8 sheet of plywood. We sold our greens at the local farmers market and were crazy surprised and happy that people actually bought them. We were officially stoked about farming.
We decided to expand, but with no land and not much capital, we decided to look no further than our front yard. In hindsight, we probably should have asked our landlord's permission first. But when your landlord is your dad, sometimes it's easier to just go for it and hope he's cool with it.
Simple Abundance Farm officially felt like a viable business as we began harvesting not only microgreens from the basement, but also a variety of other greens and vegetables from our yard to add to our farmers market stand.
It's truly incredible the amount of food you can produce in such a small space. Here we are in the breadbasket of the United States, yet 75% of the food eaten in Kansas is imported. This, even though we have enough empty space just inside the city limits of Hutchinson to feed the entire city.
And before you worry about what a world like that might look like, or question what your neighbors might think about food growing everywhere, notice our neighborhood yard of the month sign. People cannot help but be drawn to areas covered in green and life.
As our business grew, we began working with local chefs to take our produce to the next level. Seeing the possibilities of our crops just got us even more excited and itching to grow bigger and better. Thus, we began to plan our next adventure.
In growing organically, preparation is key. Preparing the ground to make it fertile takes time. Yes, what you are looking at is a truckload of goat poop. And what is waste to some is gold to another. You might see poop, but a farmer sees potential.
As we began our expansion to our current location on a vacant lot in South Hutch, we knew the ground needed a lot of work to be ready for crops. Here is that same goat manure composting down in preparation to be added to the area you see behind it.
The saying, many hands makes light work, holds true on a farm. Having friends and family around has made our journey into farming not only easier, but way more fun. Hours of raking out Bermuda rhizomes was made much more enjoyable when you couldn't stop laughing.
This is a photo of our operation, Simple Abundance Farm, in the late spring of our second year farming and our first year farming on this location. Turns out, though we were super worried about it, if your ground can grow Bermuda grass, it can grow kale.
Eventually, our dream farm began to take shape. Imagine, if you will, that vacant lot just down the street from you, or around the block from your office. This is what it could look like. Imagine a city this green and vibrant. And think about it, you'd never have to pack a lunch again.
A farm is more than just the ground you grow in. As our farm grew, we needed to build out the rest of our infrastructure. This included areas to wash and pack our produce, as well as an 8-foot by 12-foot walk-in cooler. All of this was needed to bring a quality product to our customers.
And as our farm grew, so did our family. On January 1st, 2017, we brought our son, Arlo Abraham, into the world. Now, instead of just keeping veggies alive, we had to keep a little boy alive. But everyone on a farm needs to have a job or a role to play.
We like to say that Arlo is our organic soil tester. Plop him on the ground and he'll immediately put a handful of dirt in his mouth. But what are you supposed to do when you need to harvest for market and your kid wants to be near you? Well, we just lay him in the lettuce patch, or a cabbage patch if you have it.
Farming for us is a family venture. It's more than just a job, it's a lifestyle. Working outside, staying active, sweating, then breaking for lunch and eating the biggest salad you can imagine before heading back out to pick tomatoes as the sun sets and the sky changes colors.
As first-generation farmers, there was and still is a lot to learn, from when to plant peppers to how many turnips go in a bunch. But there are many great resources online and inspiring books. We love spending our winters reading about farming and continually expanding our knowledge. We are thankful to be part of a larger movement of people working to change the fabric of our food system.
There is a beautiful trend towards a different way of eating in America, going back into our kitchens and actually cooking. Eating keeps us alive. It's important. It deserves a little thought and attention, from what we're fueling ourselves with to where it comes from and how it was grown or produced.
So with people wanting to make healthier choices, our farmers market is a wonderful place to shop and connect. It's a great way to support local farmers and join the slow food movement. Come see us on Saturday, May 19th for the first farmers market of the season.
And finally, this is a mural done by our good friend Brady Scott at our urban farm in South Hutch. Our farm has brought people together in so many ways. Our name, Simple Abundance Farm, is also the philosophy that we live by. And in the middle of the season, surrounded by beautiful plants, food, family, and friends, it all rings so true. We're all meant to be happy. Just keep it simple.